So first day in Tulum, and this is the bike we're hiring. We're cycling to the beach and some cenotes. Look at this. It looks like I'm on a little Barbie bike, but it's another hot one today, and we're going to be cycling along the beach and to some cenotes and check out the area. We're heading towards some cenotes. We've got the push bikes, and we're going towards some cenotes. It's like some big waterfall that you can jump in. I brought my dive case, so as long as it doesn't take 10 minutes to set up, you will see some underwater footage from the Instagram. But it's another hot one, and we just need to go to some cenotes, cool down, and then we're going to go to the beach and check out what a beach in Tulum in Mexico is like. So apparently it was a 15-minute cycle, more like a 40-minute. I'm sweating my absolute tits off. But we're almost at the Grand Cenote. Apparently we've just been going down this highway at 60 kilometers an hour. We're on little push bikes. We've got big lorries and stuff going by, but get me in the cenote, get me just diving in, jumping in, just something to cool me down, because this is not relaxing. You go to Mexico to sit on a beach in a resort, not cycling 35-degree heat. Honestly, I've had no rest days on this holiday. I know, proper first world problem, a Brit moaning, surprise, surprise, but oh, it's a hot one today, like. I've gone to the pharmacy to buy sun cream, but I've probably sweated it off because, yeah, it's just, you put it on your face and it just drips off immediately. So hopefully I'm not getting sunburned right now, but we shall find out later today / tomorrow. About an hour later we made it. It was definitely a moped or a taxi job, because that was not a 50-minute cycle, about a 55-minute cycle. But let's go find this cenote. Hopefully it's not one of those videos where it's Instagram versus reality and it's a bag of crap, but I've got faith. Anything will pull me down. So we've just entered. It costs £12 to get in, which don't want to be a tight guy, but that is a bit spenny to jump in a waterfall. But hey ho, hopefully it lives up to its expectation. So we made it to the cenote, and look, there's a little turtle. I don't know if you can see it on Instagram, I'm hoping. So it's just like a big hole and you can just go swimming anywhere. Looks look under all these caves. Hopefully it's coming out on the Instagram, but it looks really cool, and thankfully it's not too busy. Don't know how long for £12 I'm going to spend here, so definitely cool off, but we had to have a shower before going in anyway, so I'm actually cooled off for a little bit, but looks actually pretty cool. So this is over the other side. Look at the colour of the ocean. Beautiful. There's the turtles. You can see quite a few in this middle bit. Look at the size of that one. So we're going in the dark a bit. It still looks pretty clear down this sketchy outside. Oh, it's cold. No, I can't touch the floor. So I've been in, but you have to wear a life jacket because apparently no one in Mexico over the age of 18 can swim, so everyone here has to wear a life jacket, which sort of kills it. So I've been moaned at twice not wearing it once just for the Instagram photos, but what kills it, mate? Look, you can stand for 90% of it anyway, but hey ho, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We've got a load of the birds and loads of turtles swim beneath you. We don't have any of the goggles, so we can't see underwater, any of the masks, but I mean most of the turtles over there, like you can see on the surface anyway. But yeah, pretty cool cenote. So we've got out of the cenote now and we're drying. Was it worth £12? Probably not. It was cool with the crystal clear water and the load of turtles and the birds, but the fact you have to wear a life jacket, even though half the water was like 5 foot, so you could stand up anyway, was a bit stupid. What's the point of having 3 lifeguards if you have to wear a life jacket? Doesn't make sense. But anyway, quite cool. Now we've just got a long cycle back. We're apparently now heading to the archaeological site. God knows what that is, but it's near the ocean, so if it is crap then we're literally on the doorstep of going into the sea. It's a 35-minute cycle, so it's going to be another sweaty Betty ride, but hopefully there's a food spot along the way because I am hungry. found a cheeky 7-Eleven down the main street. We're apparently 8 minutes from the beach, thank God, because we needed a break because it was so bloody hot just cycling in that constant heat and highway. So we got some food from 7-Eleven and now we're heading to the beach. 8 minutes to see the ocean. We were so close to the beach, but Hing's, like, the guard is like rubbing. The guard on the front of the bike is all rubbing, so it basically can't cycle. So we might have to walk it. Don't know how we're getting home because it's about a 2-hour walk, but we will find a way. We were so close. The beach is literally over there, but we'll find a way. We will find a way. After our 7-Eleven pit stop, it said 8 minutes. Again, been more like 20. Either me and Hing can't cycle for shit, or Google Maps is just a liar. But we're almost there. I feel a bit of a sea breeze. I'm never going to be so relieved to see the bloody ocean. I might just ride my bike straight in there just to cool down because I'm a sweaty little Betty, but we're almost there. Cycling for like another 10 minutes. The beach is there. It's no hotels in the way. I can't get through. All I want is the beach, please. Honestly, we've been on this road for too long when the beach is literally just to our left. After cycling 15 or 16 kilometres, we have finally made it to the ocean. It does look a bit dog shit brown, but I'll allow it because it's 35 degrees and not 10. But we finally made it. Now get me a beer, get me in that ocean. Although there's great whites in that ocean, so I might not make it out alive. So this might be the last time you ever see me, but oh my God, I'm officially the hottest person in Mexico. Forget the Latinas, I'm hotter because, oh my God, 16 kilometres. Hola. 16 kilometres, like what the hell? Psycho, absolute psycho. But hey ho, give me a cerveza now. Yeah, so after cycling 16 kilometres, taking like an hour and a half, I've lost track of time. We've made it. 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 Thank God. Get me cerveza, get me some shade, because that was brutal. Never again until we need to cycle home. So another long journey home, but hey ho, focus in the moment. We've made it to the beach. Hey, I'm back again, and today we're in one of the 7 wonders of the world. We are in Chichen Itza in Mexico, and look at this right behind me. Look at this absolute beauty. This is the El Castillo, which is the biggest plaza in Mexico. We've got a lot of ruins around here, but this is one of the 7 wonders of the world. So when we went to Tikal National Park in Guatemala, it's pretty similar to that. Apart from that one cost £5 for entry, this costs £35, and then I had to pay an extra £5 because I have a camera, even though everyone's phone in the world, unless you've got a shit Tesco phone, has a camera. But it's Mexico, they like to up the prices because we're basically in America. But anyway, apart from the prices, so far it's lovely, and it is 38 degrees, so it's another hot one. But I mean, look at this, beautiful. It's like 7:30 in the morning, 8 a.m. Nice and early, nice and early. You can guess which one the tourists are because they're wearing Mexican football kits like me. Look at this absolute sillet banger. Honestly, Barry Scott would be impressed. Gorgeous kit. We had another early start this morning. My alarm went off at 6 a.m. We got the public shuttle at about 20 to 7 and got here about 20 to 8. Opens at 8, so we were like one of the first in. So we got the good photos before we had a load of tourists in the background, and now we're just exploring. You've got a load of little Mexican people selling some little gifts that you could buy in the gift shop. You could buy probably half price anywhere else, but we're back in the jungle, and it's another hot one, another hot one. So you've got all these remaining ruins where something once stood many moons ago, and then there's a bit more ruins, and again we enter a bit of a jungle down here. So this is actually the first wonder of the world that I've seen. Hing's seen bloody 4 or 5 now. I've seen 1. I need to step up my game. But there's only one in Europe, and that's Colosseum. And I went to Italy, but I wasn't too bothered. I liked Italy, but I couldn't be bothered with pickpocketers and just scammers and stuff. So I actually just didn't go to Rome. So we paid 671 pesos for entry, and then yeah, I paid an extra 60 because I own a camera, which everyone else does. But hey ho, and then we paid 50 each way to get there, so it works out about £35. This one's a lot smaller than Tikal that we did in Guatemala, so they say you can get around this in about 2 hours, and I feel like we've already done more than half of it, and we've been about only half an hour so far. The bus from Real Valladolid, it took about an hour, so we left Tulum 2 days ago, yesterday. It took about 2 hours to get here, and then we were staying in a hostel in Real Valladolid, and then yeah, it only took about an hour to get here this morning. Not much going on in the city really. We did a bit of exploring last night, but wasn't really much going on. Had some good food and just took an early night. The hostel's not very social, and because it's election day, you're not allowed to drink in the hostel. So there goes any sociability really. Well, so we've pretty much seen it all now. We're just walking down. There's a cenote down here, which is what we went in the other day. And then they're selling a lot of things down here. It basically looks like Camden Market, doesn't it? But just 35 degrees and not 5 degrees. But we're pretty much... Hola! Nice football to... Oh, thank you, gracias. So we've pretty much seen it all. Again, we're just... Beautiful weather, honestly. I'm going to be a bronze god by the end of this trip. I reckon I'm halfway there. But... selling a lot of stuff down here. So we've just arrived at El Cenote Sagrado, which is the sacred cenote. Looks a bit dog shit brown though, to be honest, doesn't it? So this is what a cenote is, but the ones we've been in obviously is a lot nicer colour, and obviously in this one you can't swim in. Just looks like any quarry in the UK really. But apparently it's sacred. So we've got one of the more complete ones here. Most of them have had work done to them or is a complete ruin, but this one's quite complete. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to climb any of them up here. But that one's another nice plaza. I spoke too soon, I said this one hadn't been done, but those, definitely a third of that is definitely new blocks, but hey ho. This one looks like the best one, but unfortunately we can't go any closer. But I don't know if you can see on here, it might be a bit light. This one's massive. So apart from El Castillo, which is the main one, this is probably the best one I've seen. This one actually looks pretty cool. I'll tell you what this one's called in a second, but you can see it's easily one of the most destroyed ones. But it's quite a... Look at that, to the left, it's quite a wide one. This one's called Building of the Nuns. Knew it, bloody knew it. But it's quite a wide one. Unfortunately, most of them are barricaded off. So in Tikal you could actually walk amongst the ruins, but not here. But still quite impressive. So this is the other side of the building I was just showing you. It's actually quite well preserved, this one. Quite nice. So we're leaving Chichen Itza now. It was really good, but look at it's just so commercialised. Like it's just there, and there's just everyone is selling these stalls, and it's just very touristy. Like, mate, we're at 7 Wonders of the World, and 6 foot from it, they're selling fridge magnets and whatever crap this is, and it's just, come on, mate, come on, you can do better than that. But anyway, it was quite good. We saw pretty much the same sort of thing in Tikal National Park for a fifth of the price and a fifth of the people, but I ticked off number 1 of the wonders of the world. I've just got another 6 to go.